If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470. It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Happy New Year 2019. And my friends are saying they can't believe that it's 2019.
Can you believe it's 2019?
I can. On two is, watch the speaker on two. On
tingy. Maybe I'm tingy. I'm tingy.
Tingy Wednesday.
Tingy Tuesday. Tingy Wednesday.
But welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, LA, wherever the hell else we are. Hello.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. You're tinging.
I'm tingy.
You got to turn that speaker down.
Did you have a nice New Year's?
I was in bed sleeping, and then I went and I called my sister at 12:02.
Yeah.
And I was on the phone with New York for about an hour.
Nice.
And we're going to open up a new business.
What is that?
I have no idea. Apparently they want to do food. They want to do Latino.
Who's in the business?
Frankie.
You and Frankie?
Me and Frankie. And then a whole bunch of people jumped into the conversation.
What kind of business?
We're going to do, it's called Susio Incorporated.
Ah, Susio Incorporated. Nice.
And we're going to be giving hats and shirts and
nice.
lollipops for the girls. And it's going to be about drinking, food, and be merry.
Lovely.
But what we're going to do is we're going to have different places.
Why am I thinking lollipops for the girl has some sexist thing to it?
You know, I knew you were going to say
Why
that.
for the girls?
Well, I ain't going to give a lollipop to a guy.
Why?
No, we give cigars to guys.
Oh, again, sexist.
You want a cigar? You want a cigar?
That's what I'm thinking. Why are we getting the lollipops?
We'll get pink-colored cigars.
Bubblegum cigars. We're going to do that. It's like when you have a baby.
But we're going to have different places where you're going to go, and you're going to be in the party mode. It's going to be 24 hours before it starts. We're going to advise you of where to go, and everybody jumps in. It was like that movie I was telling you about. So Frankie finally got hip to the idea. It's only been a year, Frankie.
What movie?
I don't remember the name of the movie.
I don't either.
But it was this movie where a guy had a discotheque. And he used to tell you 24 hours over Saturday night before where to go. No, it wasn't even 24 hours. Maybe 4 hours before.
That was a gig we were supposed to do.
What?
That was that white party we were supposed to do, remember?
No, they took that idea. This has been around since 1986.
Oh, it has?
Yeah. They took this idea. But it's kind of cool. With 4 hours, it comes on your phone. You show up at the club.
You go where you got to go.
You go clowning.
Well, happy New Year.
The movie last
Happy
night.
2019, Freddie.
I'm going clowning.
You know what I did for New Year's Eve?
What you do?
I spent it with Susan.
Yeah, I heard that rumor.
Susan Moorline and I were at Corner Porch along with, I don't know, what do you think, another 150 people?
Yeah, it was great.
They had a great turnout. We kept telling everyone to join us at Corner Porch, and Susan joined me at Corner Porch. Mo was so happy. He had the whole family. They were working so hard. The food was amazing. A spectacular night.
It was delicious.
Only in Florida, though, on New Year's Eve, can I have humidity hair. I mean, honestly. I'm like, all right, I'm going to sit outside. It's New Year's. It's December, January. We're good. I went
What the
home.
hell is humidity
Oh
here?
my gosh, there's still humidity in the air. My hair, you don't even want to know. I'm just saying it's a good thing
Why
we
don't you
didn't
just
do a
put
show
a hat
outside.
on?
I should have put a hat on, actually. That
How
would have
come
been
women?
a good idea.
How come women don't wear hats when they have humidity?
Who thought about that? That would have been a great
Because then
idea.
we get helmet head, and that would look bad on us.
Helmet head.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But GJ Furious through New York Sounds did a great job. They had, you know what the biggest hit was? A giant Jenga game.
Oh yeah, that was right by the.
Oh
that.
my gosh, I'm telling you, people spend more time on the Jenga game than anything else there. You should have seen.
Bring people together.
I've never seen it like so big. It was bigger than me to reach the top of it, and everyone loved this Jenga game. So Mo, thank you. Corner Porch was a great night. Mo was so happy. His family was happy. It was great to see Susan.
Absolutely.
And that was New Year's. It was mellow but yet lovely.
I heard that 45th Atlantic Avenue lit up on New Year's Day.
I heard it was crazy.
All over. It
There's
was
30,000 people in Delray.
Really?
Not 3. I thought it was 3,000. It was 30,000 back.
But
Wow.
it's funny because what I heard is Slovakia was sold out. I heard that some of our friends at the Foxworth, wall to wall. I mean, it was just
Nice.
crazy. Popcorn House went crazy. All the friends that we've had on the show had a fantastic New Year's Eve.
We actually need to bring Skolovecchia back on. We need to
I asked her
bring
to come on.
everyone back in, and I'm so glad Susan's here with Ashley. But I have to tell you, what really made my day
Yes.
is that Mara and Jaja are back. And
know.
Dylan has been amazing the past 2.5 weeks. He's been like our one-man crew. When we have Monica, we've got 2.
He's like a wrecking
But
ball.
I am so happy that Jaja's back and Mara's back. I feel like Greece. The whole family's coming back together. So,
And do you know,
Wamanamaluma.
when she
We're
told
going.
me that Mara was coming back, I said, who?
Sopranos, sorry.
Sopranos.
Is back in
and
the
she
house.
said, Sopranos. Oh, Sopranos coming back. Mara.
So,
I
the
don't know
whole
how that
family's coming back together. By next week, we should
don't
be
remember.
back on track. You just keep going.
I remember Dylan's name because how can you forget Dylan?
Dylan, what's your hat mean? OSB.
Old Sidbrook. It's a town in Connecticut.
Or SOB. However you want to look at it.
05B. What is that?
Old Saybrook. It's a town in Connecticut.
It's a
But you know,
town.
sometimes you're supposed to go with the middle initial, so it'd be SOB, and Freddie has a whole nother acronym for that. So we'll go with OSB the way it reads.
SOB is another town in the Bronx. Now, I want to share something with you before we get into our guests. Last night we had the Hemp Boca show on, right? And that lady, what's her name?
Susan Mintz,
Yeah, her. She was on there. She's now going to be a
third party.
third party, I don't know, a co-host, whatever.
Okay.
And I came up with a new name for her. They're gonna have shirts and everything else done.
I'm afraid to ask.
Her name is D.A. Da Boner. Now hold on. Before you get crazy, the boner in the day, the boner in the day before you go where she's going meant something totally different. Okay, and they did a whole segment about it, and her nickname was Boner. So I said to her, well, let's add the Boner. It's not what you're thinking. It's not guys getting hard-ons. It's not that.
Well, thanks. We weren't thinking that. I'm so glad you clarified that for us.
You weren't thinking that? Everybody around me is breathing heavy.
Of course we were thinking it. And if you know Susan, I was thinking you were going to call her something else. So I'll take that name over the other name because she got taken off. We got bleeped off the air when she was on the last time with her cookbook.
What do we call her?
It was an acronym for
What was it?
blue things.
Oh,
Yeah, that.
yes. They talk about that too.
Yeah, so.
So anyway, so Hemp Boca, check it out. It's going to be on
You've
was it?
lost track
Tuesday.
of days too.
on
Tuesdays from
Tuesdays.
7 to
Check it
8.
out, 7 to 8. It's a fun show. It's kind of strange.
And I have to say, you left me speechless on Monday with your tribute.
What did I? How come I'm tinging again?
Yeah, how come every time Freddie,
Yes.
thank you. All I can say is you left me speechless on Monday with that tribute, and I wouldn't be here without everything that you brought forward. Because 3 years ago, you said, "Where the heck are you?" And I said, "I got nothing to say." And 3 years later,
You brought us here.
you
She
took a
brought us
chance
here.
on me having nothing to say, and every crazy idea I have, you say no, and the next day you do it. Freddie, we need to go on remote. No. Here we go. Freddie, we need to have sound when we go remote. No. And the next day, the remote pack group. We need more help. no. And here our producers grow. So thank you for always saying no to me.
But
and
you're
then
the
the
one
next
doing
day
it.
following through.
You're the one doing it.
But you know what? We can all have ideas and always dare to dream, right? How many ideas do you have? And if someone's not with you by your side, always having your back, making those ideas grow,
Yeah.
then the ideas stay with ideas and they're never action. So as we go into 2019, all I can say is follow your dreams, have your ideas, and get a great co-host and sidekick to help you pursue all of them.
Well,
So thank you for all that you do, because we wouldn't have this. I would have a lot of ideas still floating in my head without you.
yeah, frizzy hair. What
That
is it?
too, humidity hair and a hat helmet. So thank you for bringing
should
all
make-
of my ideas to fruition.
We should make wigs. Humidity
You
hair
do
wigs.
not do very well with wigs, is all I can say.
I know they're hot as hell.
You do not make a pretty woman.
I hate hair. They put wigs on me because we do shows with me and wigs. It's
You know, when
hard.
God made you a man, he did a really good
That's
job.
right.
He
knew what he was
chose
talking-
well.
He knew what he was talking about, right?
He chose wisely and said, no, this one needs to be a man. He does not do well as a woman.
Moving on.
Moving on, and with that, it is a wonderful Wednesday, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the past 3 years have been beyond my wildest dreams and more than I could have ever dreamed and desired. So
Well, don't
thank
run out
you,
of
thank
dreams
you,
because
thank
we
you.
got a whole new year
Oh,
starting up.
trust you me, as you say in
Trust you
Freddie
me.
vernacular. Trust you me. We got 2019, and we've got more to go, and the proof is in the pudding because look who's back on our crew. So Mara's back, living our dreams, and we've got Jaja back and Dylan. And every day Dylan says that we go on remote. Dylan, now we can go on remote because
Now we're
now
ready.
we have a crew.
Well, I mean, I could have done it by myself, but okay.
Every day Dylan says, we're going this week. We say, when the crew comes back, we're going. So let's talk to Bob and let's get out there next week and go on location. How about
That's
that?
right. That's right.
Yep.
Let's start,
Right?
let's
One
start
day
something.
next week, let's kick it off and go.
That's good. Now let's talk about this a little bit of Flying for Hope because I know that that's on the agenda. And you have something coming up.
We have our annual golf and gala February Valentine's Day weekend actually, and we need golfers. We're still taking sponsorships, and it's going to be at PGA National Resort and Spa, February 14th through the 16th.
How many golfers do you need or want?
We need to at least have 75 golfers, and
This is 19 holes of golf.
18.
I usually add one.
One for good luck. It's
No,
like 9 days of Hanukkah.
That's the
The
only one.
19th golf course is at the bar.
The putting club. That's
I'm
right.
going to hang out there.
That's right. I started the 19th hole. Now, there was a gentleman I spoke to yesterday that played for the New York Giants. He was a guard, and he was an all-star, and he played for the New England Patriots, and he ended his career with the Colts. His name is Bob Cratch. And he's going to be listening today because he's interesting. He's up in Minneapolis. This is when you come down and join and have some fun and,
Yeah.
and golf. And he loves our show. He loves the things that we put on.
How'd you
New
find
Essential.
him?
How do I find anybody? They sell something called Voodoo Coffee. And you and I know it under a different name.
Ah, that one.
Yes.
Okay.
And I said to him, Bob, I got a better idea for you. I got some coffee over here that's not voodoo.
You got a voodoo doll down there on the floor. Sometimes I'm telling you, I think
Just
people
leave it
put
there.
pins in it. That's exactly why I'm glad it's on the floor.
But he also is watching today, and you don't have to be a professional athlete to golf. I mean, you
No,
could
not at
be-
all.
You could be a stinky golfer.
Yeah, but you just won't really win any prizes. But
So what?
But one of your great
Yeah.
prizes is a Mercedes, not
Yeah,
for a
that's a
day,
whole
but
one.
truly a Mercedes.
Yeah, and then the other cool thing too is, the longest drive contest. I mean, you don't have to be a good golfer. I mean, you have someone who has a really good long drive. You have an opportunity to win 4 tickets to either the U.S. Open in Pebble Beach this year or TPC Sawgrass and PGA Championship game. And then we've got some tickets being raffled off for PGA as well during our silent live auction at the gala and the Honda Classic, because that'll be the week afterwards, after the gala.
You know
We'll
what
be
the
there.
Honda Classic is? It's not cars racing around the track.
It's a golf tournament, I'm assuming sponsored by Honda.
Yes.
Do you have to bring your own clubs?
You don't have to bring your own clubs.
You
You,
should,
can actually
though.
rent them, but you should. But if you don't have clubs, you can actually rent clubs.
Do you golf?
I used to. I love golfing actually.
Really?
You know, the,
It's hard
fun,
because I'm a lefty.
the funny thing is that on a golf course, you don't use all 12 of your sticks.
You use like
Yeah.
4.
Maybe 4, the tops. And
So
if
you can
have a
share
good-
them?
No, well,
I'm
you,
teasing.
You can, but you want to look somewhat professional.
You're a lefty, but you hold your mic in your right hand?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I do a lot of weird things with my
Okay,
I
take
play
it
the
easy.
gun-
It's a
Are you
midday show.
ambidextrous?
No, I
No?
guess not. Because like I rub with my left hand, but I do a lot of things with my right
That
hand.
would make
so
you-
I get-
Yeah.
That would make you
Nice, Mara.
ambidextrous.
It would, but
on the screen. So it's
use it. It just happens.
Love is in the Air. It's the Charity Golf Scramble PGA National Golf Club in Palm Beach Gardens. February 14th starts at 8:30. Shotgun start means those that run the fastest get to go first.
That means everyone starts at the exact same time. So, like, let's say Freddie was on
I
hole
like my
4.
idea better.
How the hell can 75 people start at the same time?
Because each of them start on this different hole. So each foursome starts on a different hole. Then you start at 8:30, and then that way everyone
That's why I tell you, I
okay.
started on the 19th hole.
Okay.
Okay.
How much is
That's the
it
bar.
for the golf?
The golf is $325 per player, but you get also lunch, breakfast and lunch with that as well. And then we've got a lot of prizes on the course. We've got trips, we've got 50-50 raffle, we've got all kinds of things going on. So, and we also have vendor tables available. So if you want to be a company that comes out and be at the hole, it's $500. But if you want to split it with another company, I will allow that. So up to only 2 companies per hole.
So if a company signs up, how many golfers can they send?
Well, no, I'm saying if it's a vendor,
Vendor.
they can pass out
Vendor.
whatever information they want at the golf outing.
Okay.
It could be coupons, it could be a fun game that they could do.
Gotcha.
Like Chili's is part of it, so Chili's is passing out margaritas and chips and salsa all day.
Well, let me. I want you to follow the bouncing ball here, because I know that professional golfers, guys that I used to be in the bowling business, and when I did a tournament, all these guys used to come out who were really good bowlers. I mean, really good.
What
And
they
they-
average, like 200?
No, that was bad. It was about 240, 250. These
Oh.
guys are really sharp shooters, right? And they used to
Yeah.
come from different houses, and I began to notice them. And they came to take the prizes, really, and they were fighting among 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
But what I found out is that I was filling the house with non-professionals more than I was with the pros, with these guys who were marksmen. So I'm going to ask, if you're not a pro golfer, come on out.
Yeah.
You can have some fun. And Freddie will be on the side over there, maybe make $1 or $2, like a couple of bucks on the side. Because not everybody can do what is that called? A par 10? What do you call a good golfer?
A good golfer.
Handicap?
Handicap 10, 7, 6, nobody.
Not everyone has to be a good golfer, right? It's about coming out, supporting the cause.
Right. But you want to have fun.
And those who don't know what Flying for Hope is, let them know, because a lot of the proceeds go towards your charity. Flying for Hope is a
yeah.
non-for-profit.
Yeah, and what we do is we pay for people's flights, bus, or train tickets who have little or no money to get to a loved one in the event of a crisis that's beyond their control. So we do a lot of funerals, medical emergencies, surgeries, car accidents, and natural disasters, like we did for the Hurricane Irma.
And
So-
how long have you been doing this?
6.5, almost 7 years. Wow.
That's a long
And it's an
time.
amazing piece, because nobody does what you do, not that I know of anyway. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you do what she does, or you're interested, what's the phone number here? You got 20 numbers over there.
888-994-4995. You
What's
know what
that
else
one?
I need to do? I need to fix Susan's mic. It's a little high, because we had...
What do you mean it's a little high?
Hello.
It's a little high, don't you think?
No,
Remember, I raised
you
it.
talk on the side of the microphone. You don't talk on the top.
It's
Can
it's
you
good
hear
for her.
Susan?
I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear her.
I know you can hear her, but can you see her?
Where is she? She's
Next
right
to
there.
me.
I can see her.
Give us a call, 888-994-4995. You can also go to
Hope.com.
for more information. It is coming up. It's February 14th, Valentine's Day. What a great way to spend the day with someone you love. Meet somebody. Just have a nice Valentine's Day
But
on
that's
the
what I'm
golf course.
talking
Chips
about.
and salsa, margaritas.
I'm going to spin it. I think you should come out and make it like a Valentine's date.
Well, when-
You got a date. You come on to the charity, you pay, you show your lady. If you're a guy I mean, guys can play with women, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a guy's
play,
club or a woman's
Ashley?
club.
I haven't golfed in like a very long time, so I'll probably just be like volunteering. I'm gonna help out, but
You got to play.
we'll see. I don't know.
I'm going to bring my driver, and I'm going to fill it with rum, vodka.
You know what I saw? There's a driver that men can eliminate in.
Yes, I know the guy who created that.
Really good idea.
And I
Kind of
thought he was-
nasty,
No,
but
I
a
thought
good
he was
idea.
an idiot for doing it, and I didn't put it on the air. This was about 4 years ago.
And now it's all over
That's
the place.
disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, how do you clean the club that you urinate in?
That's what I'm wondering about, too.
And if you're a woman, it doesn't work.
Of course not. It's
No.
only good for the men.
So I invented the women's club. It's a bag. I'm only kidding.
And on that, Mara, let's go to commercial break because we got lollipops in a bag. You're on a roll.
Wait a second.
What?
I don't want to go to commercial yet.
Why?
Because I want to ask a question.
Okay.
One more. It's 219. Let's switch it up a little bit.
It's 12. Oh, 2019. Yes. Okay.
That would be the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Listen, now you made me forget the freaking question. Who do you have with you?
I have my beautiful daughter Ashley. She's my oldest.
And Ashley, are you involved with the event? Do
Yeah.
you coordinate stuff?
Yes, I've been doing Flying for Hope with my mom since it started, volunteering, helping her organize the gala and the golf outing, creating baskets, talking to people.
Yeah.
So what is the name of the PGA has a bar there? It's a place where people meet. They meet there for organization and all, or where do you meet when you go, if you wanted to go on and sign up that day?
Oh, you mean at the actual golf tournament?
Right.
Well, they have to sign up beforehand, to be honest. They
You can't, there's no walk-ons?
There's no walk-ons. You
Okay.
have to, because we have to order the food and we have to make sure that they have enough staff.
And what else do you need for the baskets?
Anyone who wants to donate, like we just thank God, I want to give a shout out to David from Motor City. They donated a car wash to every single person that participates
Oh,
in
for
our
everyone.
in the golf and the gala.
Wow.
Really?
That's-
That's
yeah.
kind of nice.
Yeah, and they're also doing like a silent auction item as well. So thank you to Motor City Car Wash. I love that place. Have you ever been to Motor City Car Wash?
Where is it?
Well, there's one in Boynton. They have several different locations, but like
Are they all involved?
they're involved, and
Wow.
I love every time you go there and get your car washed. It's like it's a brand new car. Like I don't know how they get this.
What can we
stuff
donate?
marked
I'm
up.
thinking that we have that. You need 75.
Yeah, we need golfers, but we also need, sponsors. We really do need sponsorships,
Yeah.
really big time, because we need to pay some of these vendors that are coming in to, pay for some of the things that they're doing for us as well.
What kind of vendors do you have and sponsors so far, so we know what we're looking for?
We have Motor City, we have Motivate, we have Trayskin, we have JoJo McCarthy, and they're coming on that Friday where they're doing the beauty and fitness tour. They're going to be doing a show from 1 to 3 where Amy's going to do a fitness thing, and then from 2 to 3, JoJo McCarthy is going to show you how to apply makeup and do like a beauty and question answer, and then after that, Salute Market is going to have a wine tasting and give all free wine and tastings for all of the participants.
They're going to be drunk before they get out
But
of
I'm
the
thinking
car.
maybe health insurance, life insurance, insurance agents, right? It's a great way. Doesn't all business is always done on the golf course,
Yeah.
so they say? What a great idea for some people we know.
That's a good idea. Also, the sponsors are going to have booths. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, I mean, it's very affordable to be a sponsor for these events because it goes anywhere from $300, which is a whole sponsor, all the way up to $20,000, which is an all-in-one sponsor, which you're a sponsor for not only the golf but the gala. But you get a lot of promotional stuff done. You get to be on all of on our website. You get to be on the banners when you're coming in, and then with people that are doing any kind of shows or on TV or whatever, because we're sending out a media press release this Friday because everything has to go to print by this weekend. So because I have to start making the print for the trifold brochures, things like that, because we put all the sponsor in. So if someone sponsors the event, not only will they be in our trifold program, they're going to be announced everywhere. I mean, they're going to be on every promotional item that you can possibly imagine, and I make sure of that because our sponsors have to be recognized.
How do we get in touch? What's the information? Maybe we put it on a lower third or a banner or
It's
something?
www.4hope.com, or you can call at area code 630-780-0129.
Flyingforhope.com for golfing on Valentine's Day. You can come. You don't even need a foursome, right? You can.
Yeah.
You can
We
just
put you
sign
with
up for
somebody else.
yourself. They can
Sign
put
up.
you with a team or get your foursome. You can sponsor the event. And of course, the gala is on Saturday night, the 16th, still at PGA National. Tickets are $175 a piece
Correct.
until this weekend,
Correct.
until January 5th.
We should do golf, the 19th hole, and have like a little party. People come down, they join this thing, and we'll put them on the air. We'll take a remote. or
Cafe on the
something.
hole.
Cafe on the hole.
The 19th hole.
What the hell are you drinking?
Water.
Cafe on the hole.
19th hole will be the cafe hole.
The 19th hole. I kind of like that. Because everybody's going to say there's no 19, and that's the object again.
Stop at the Brooklyn Cafe on the 19th hole at PGA National on Valentine's Day. I think that's brilliant.
I think we'll have some fun. So if you come down, you hang out with us, and then you go hit the links drunk and fed.
Yeah, and the
Yes.
sponsors, if they want to choose, they can choose which football player they want to play with if you're a sponsor.
How many players you got?
And we've got 7 or 8 football players.
So what about the other 90 people that...
That's what I'm saying.
How
So
you
like
gonna do
people
that?
want to, that's why we need, if the sponsors want to play with their Icky Woods or Pete Johnson or Bob or...
You got any Jets?
No Jets, not yet.
Not for nothing, fellas. After the season you had, you should come on down and get involved in this thing. Just saying, I wouldn't mind playing with a Jet.
Have you met Paul Vadiato from Cruise Optics, Cruise Planners?
You don't know
I
Paul?
met Paul.
Yeah, you know Paul.
He was one to wear the Captain Stubing
Captain
hat.
Stubing hat.
Yeah.
You had to have met Paul.
Yeah.
You had to have met Paul. That might be a great deal for Paul also.
It would be a great deal for Paul. And then with a Delphi on his side, Delphi gets dressed up in a wedding gown because he does weddings and stuff. on cruise.
Well, probably wouldn't be good on the golfing, but she could probably put a golfing outfit on for him.
But she can, and she'll put a big
Especially
ring
to
at
meet
the
all
end.
the football players, right? I think it might be nice
Might
for
be
Paul.
fun. Might be a lot of fun. Different angles to the game. Now, how many years have you done this?
This is my 6th one. So
Wow. All
Yeah.
at PGA?
No, this is our first one, and actually in Florida. Every single golf and gala has been in Chicago. We just opened up an office here. Since I moved down to Florida 18 months ago, we now have an office in Chicago and now here.
Really?
I've only been here 18 months.
She knows everybody. You should have seen Susan running around Corner Porch.
I can only
Holy
imagine.
smokes.
I can only imagine.
I was passing out my business cards to everybody, and like I told the DJ too at the very end of the night that someone could win a ticket for the Lovebirds, for the gala. So I got 2 people that won at Corner Porch.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, you must have been in the bathroom because I know she would have gone
She's
up
always
there
in the
like,
bathroom, this one.
No, I was in the bathroom a lot too. Well,
I told you it was a bad hair night for me.
Is that what you're trying to fix your
It was
hair?
very humid out.
I
She's
needed
right.
that hat. It wasn't, but I guess it was. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, I want to
Now,
talk to
hold on.
Ashley.
Hold on.
I'm giving her time.
Do you know how to put a commercial in there?
I'm going to talk to Ashley about being vegan because Freddie and I made this
You're
commitment
vegan?
Yes.
with Sandra that we're going to try and commit to 3 days a week of veganism.
Yeah.
Does chocolate count?
Yes, I love chocolate.
Okay. All right. So far, I'm
Not
good.
milk chocolate.
So far, I am good today
Has
on
a
my
face.
vegan, but dark chocolate does not. I've been told.
It
Wait,
does
what?
too.
No.
Dark chocolate
Dark
has
chocolate
milk
is
in
not
it.
made with milk.
Well, there's different type. You can look. I mean,
Almond
Whole
milk.
Foods has every type of.
Almond milk you can drink because it
Yeah.
doesn't have milk.
Yeah, I love almond milk.
Because they said if it has a face, you can't drink.
All right, stay tuned. We're going to be right back because Freddie and I are going. Well, we're already on Wednesday. We might be a 2-day vegan day this week. Stay tuned. 888-994-4995. It's a wonderful Wednesday, and we will be right back.
Do you want to learn how to eat healthy? Do you know that vegan food tastes great? Let me show you how I can make vegan, vegetarian, healthy food taste delicious. For more information, contact Chef Zelicious at 561-629-0593. We've made guest appearances on Fox 29 News, CBS 12, PBS, and more. Let my dishes speak for themselves so that you can enjoy healthy eating again. You can follow me on Twitter at Zainab73 and on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Zelicious. That's ChefZelicious. Let's get healthy again. Woo!
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Just go.
You know, when you run out of room there, Dylan, you go to black and you're still counting.
When you go to black, we don't count. And it's a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. It's very appropriate. It is Wednesday. It is 2019.
The amoeba's out.
It is not even about changing. It's about setting new goals and one step at a time. As Sandra said on Monday, right? It's goal setting and making that call. Whatever it is that gets you out of your comfort zone that day, do that one thing to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. You and I should actually start writing things down.
Wait, you guys want popcorn?
Oh, by the way, anyone want popcorn? What makes popcorn vegan, by the way?
It doesn't have a mother.
Well, I know like movie theater popcorn's vegan.
Yeah.
Because when I go to the movie, it's always made with like oil.
Gluten-free now at the
Well, I'm
Frank
thinking-
Theaters.
But if it weren't to be vegan,
Yeah. That's I'm thinking. It's corn, and it's oil. Now it may be, GMO loaded because it's corn, but
Hi Google.
it's got
popcorn vegan.
Popcorn is vegan.
It is vegan.
popcorn is vegan, so we're good. Actually, how long have you been vegan?
Google that.
Oh. I've been vegan for nearly 3 years.
That's like 3/4 of your life.
What?
That's like 3/4 of your life.
What made you decide to go vegan?
Mom.
No, she got us to become vegan.
Really?
Yeah, I
Really?
was the first.
Really?
Of the
Yeah.
bunch, yeah.
All right. So what was the process behind it all?
Well, first, I mean, I saw a documentary on Netflix. I didn't even think it was gonna like make me vegan. I was just interested, bored watching TV. And the documentary is Cowspiracy. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No.
So
Yes.
first, my vegan journey wasn't even about like health. Now I'm like vegan for every reason there is. But I saw the documentary and I don't know. I just wanted to. It really moved me and to live more consciously. Like I really do care about the environment. So after watching it, I was like, well, I care so much about the environment, but my like lifestyle isn't in alignment with my values. So then I decided to try the whole vegan thing out, and then
Did you just switch one day? Boom.
yeah,
vegan.
for me it was just immediately after. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And I mean, I knew that eating more plant-based would be good for me. I've always been like interested in health. I struggled with finding like a good diet, bad like self-esteem with my weight growing up, but yeah, and then doing more research.
Has being vegan helped your weight?
Yeah, I've lost like 25 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that wouldn't change from carbs. So you say carbs are bad. Carbs are vegan because
Carbs are very good.
carbs are
so it's not the carbs. What
it's not
changed?
carbs. So after doing research, I mean, at first you can be vegan and still be unhealthy.
Right.
But I found the whole food plant-based diet, low in fat, and that I've been eating that way for nearly 3 years, and that's been. And I'm not even like excessively exercising. Like I exercise to feel good, but it's the diet. So I mean, I eat, food. I stick to the produce aisle.
Okay, so what does
food
breakfast look like? Let's look at your day of food for you.
Okay, so a day of food for me, I always start with fruit. I have like a fresh smoothie every single morning. Mom will make fresh green juice. I love that. So every morning I start with fruit because that's really easy on your digestive system and good start to your day. And then
Any fruits or just certain ones?
Any fruits. Yeah, I eat any fruits. I love watermelon. Sometimes I'll just eat like watermelon, like a ton of watermelon in the morning.
But you do that first thing in the morning as your breakfast?
Yeah, I have fruit every single morning. And I found that also like helped my skin a ton, just eating lots of hydrating foods. And then throughout the day, I mean, I love potatoes, but the real difference that helped me like get healthier is the low fat part. So like I don't eat foods with, well, every once in a while, but I stick to avoid oil because like I like learning about that too. Like I didn't realize like if you even look at your foods, oil is like, it's in everything, but you don't think about it. Like that's just like a hidden fat in your food.
But it also depends on the kind of oil.
The kind of oil, right.
Because some oils actually have less fat, but they're classified as an oil because...
Yeah, I don't think fats are bad. Like, I love avocado. I do eat fat, but
Which are good for you.
Which are great for you, right?
And what do you
coconut.
do for protein? You get that from plant-based, right? They say you can get all your protein from plants if you, I guess you know the right sources.
Well, all protein does come from plants. I mean, plants are the only, like, animals, it's just recycled protein from plants, and plants are the only foods that can actually make amino acids. That's where amino acids come from.
That's back to Freddie's cow theory. A cow is vegan until you eat it.
Right. She's vegan until you put it in your mouth.
Exactly, because you eat the grass.
Well, listen, and not to say anything negative, but being devil's advocate, the guy who wrote the 4 the 4 Minute Mile. He wrote a book in New York, whatever. He told people to run every day. You should run for your heart. I mean, he died of a heart attack in Central Park running.
Yeah.
So,
Did he have a steak?
no, he was actually vegan.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, this is a famous guy that wrote the book. But sometimes it's the overall process. It's not just food. It's a lot of other things that go in there and what you're taking. You can be drinking a lot of booze and it's going to make you ill.
Yeah.
And still be vegan. So
Right.
you got to wait it out.
You can still drink Diet Coke and eat chips all day and still be vegan, but you're not
You're gonna get
improving
sick.
your health.
You're not
right?
improving your health at all.
It's eating plants from the ground, eating your nutrients, eating non-processed foods.
What do you guys? I know for dinner you do your buffalo cauliflower wings.
Oh,
What
yeah,
else do
that's
you
a-
do?
That's a popular.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we still eat. I mean, I really like bowls. Like I'll make a curry and then I'll do rice and then
Pad thai, we
get
make a
greens.
lot.
Yeah, I love making homemade pad thai with a ton of veggies. We do like Mexican, so like
I do potato nachos.
potato. Yeah.
Well, they also have this new power something or another where it's kale and some,
Kale?
That too.
Kale.
Kale.
I'm thinking keels like the Mexican Caroline, and I know that's not what you're thinking.
There's a bag of vegetables that Linda buys. I adore this thing. It's delicious. And I said, what's in it? And they wouldn't tell me until one day it says it has kale.
Kale?
It has kale in it. You ever have kale?
Oh yeah,
You ever had it fried?
baked.
You ever had it fried? It's
No.
delicious. It sort of disintegrates in your mouth, and I guess it's not healthy for you. But the way I eat it, it comes raw and everything else.
Are they
The
fry
seven-
it?
No, this is...
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that I've had it before. But there is the 7 superfoods. Is that what they call it?
The salad with the super greens.
The super greens.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that's become like this hot item. I could see surviving on that.
It's delicious. It's actually, they have that at Chickpea where we like to eat sometimes.
I'd like to see you survive. Thinking really?
You can.
You're gonna survive on the super greens.
You can't. I have a big bowl of it. And it was funny, the other day I had it because then I had lunch already. She had a little bit. I hate the whole freaking bag. It's about 10 points though. Because of the dressing and stuff, it's about 10 points in this thing.
Oh well, if we got to change the dressing, yeah, you can't. But
ain't
just the
changing the
lettuce
dressing.
itself.
If
no.
I gotta eat that green stuff, I'm having my dressing. Sorry to tell
I'm
you.
thinking you're living on the super greens. Me, I'm thinking, okay,
It's
there's
good.
lemon on
It's
it.
really good. You could put shrimp on it.
Do you like
Put
Caesar
anything on
dressing?
it.
I can't have it.
He loves Caesar
She makes the
dressing.
best Caesar dressing, but out of pine nuts.
Maybe
Yeah.
that way I can have it. See, one of the problems...
No,
that's-
I make it vegan. Like there, I mean, you can make anything vegan, but
I forgot. There are anchovies in it.
One of the problems is
Ah.
that my blood sugar goes up when I have carbs. Now, the doctor says, Freddie, you got to have a carb. You can't turn all carbs off because the moment you eat one and you haven't had it in a while, your sugar spikes. So you're right, I got to have some carbs. But bread, I start to sneeze. And I can tell when I shouldn't have eaten something that I ate because I start to sneeze like crazy. And it's my body telling me don't eat. So certain carbs I can't have.
I have to tell you, Freddie always makes the popcorn in the studio. So I thought I was going to do the low-fat version and do a lot less oil than you add. It's the low-fat version of popcorn.
How's it doing? How's it working? It's not that bad.
It's not. It certainly is, not as greasy on my fingers. It's probably a whole lot healthier. It took a little bit longer to cook, but it's popcorn. Yours tastes a whole lot better. I'm just saying that extra oil, but we're trying to be a little bit healthier here. How do you like it? It's like eating popped cardboard.
It's like cardboard. Delicious.
We can add some butter to it as well.
I don't know why would you would bring this up, but okay.
Because you're talking carbs and healthy, and there's ways to change what you're making, right? There's ways to all the hacks and everything you do, so you can have the popcorn,
Well,
but it's the
Susan
butter
does
on
that.
it.
You
exactly.
do dishes like Chef Z that you use different things.
Yeah, I mean, like, you want to know what I made for Christmas dinner? So I made my own version of ricotta out of tofu, and then I made a spinach artichoke dip that we actually ate, but I also stuffed those as well in the shells with a nice marinara.
So you
pasta
use
shells.
ricotta to make.
You can't.
I can make ricotta cheese, but I make
Out
it
of
with-
tofu.
Out of
Out
You
of
can
tofu.
make
tofu.
it also out of. I've made it out of slivered almonds.
Yeah, slivered almonds and cashews. as
Slivered?
well.
Yeah, so it's like
Really?
so the skin's off, so it looks like cheese rather than like brown.
Wow, you make all, and it's interesting. So what about people who can't eat nuts? So I go to the acupuncturist, and she says to make for allergies.
Don't eat nuts.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like our best friend.
She said, well, that's what I'm asking.
Gotcha.
She says, no nuts, no chocolate. What did I do? I left her place. I had a Kind bar that was nuts covered in chocolate because, hello, But she tells me no nuts, no chocolate. How do you be vegan and not eat nuts if nuts are really hard for digestion for some people?
I mean, honestly, I don't eat a ton of nuts. I mean, I only really eat it when I'm like, if I'm making a dressing, but you can easily work around it. I know there's plenty of like blogs online too that are nut-free and vegan.
And nut-free vegan.
Thinking to me,
like if they're allergic to nuts.
Hey, you found my garbage.
Yeah.
She can't eat
found
chocolate.
my garbage.
She can't eat chocolate. You
So
love
I hide
chocolate.
the wrappers. I know. I can't believe you found my garbage.
You got a whole bunch of them over here.
My
She can't
chocolate
eat
wrappers
chocolate.
are
So
hiding.
now you can't eat chocolate, right?
Although someone told me, well, she told me no nuts, no chocolate. I got to go check out Dr. Lee again today. She's coming on tomorrow.
Enjoy life, where it's nut-free, soy-free, dairy-free chocolate.
I thought you were telling me to enjoy life. I'm trying to enjoy life, which is why I'm having the chocolate.
It's called Enjoy Life chocolate.
Yeah,
That's
Why,
what
is that
I dip
chocolate?
my Buckeyes in. Those Buckeyes are made
Really?
with dairy-free, nut-free, soy-free.
There's no sugar in that either.
No,
No, there's.
there's sugar, but it's like what, molasses or?
I mean,
I don't
it's
remember.
not
Cane
bad
sugar.
for you. All the ingredients are good ingredients.
Well, what if
Yeah.
instead of sugar you were to use like stevia? What is that I use?
Stevia.
Stevia or Trivia, whatever the hell I use. Would it be the same consistency? Would it taste the same?
Yeah, I mean, I really like just natural sugar. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I
Like
don't.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to eat it.
I mean, like when she makes her coffee, she uses agave syrup because that's also low glycemic.
I know. They
Yeah.
put me on agave one time. My sugar spikes on agave. I
Oh,
can't eat
Dr. Dora. Thank you, Dr. Dora. We need to bring Dr. Dora back on the show. So, Dr. Dora, since you're watching, we need to release your third book here.
Well, she has a third book?
It's coming out. If it's come out, we need to release it. If not, we need to talk about it. Love Attempted, Love Avenged, and
Love is
the next
in the
one.
house.
We have two of them here. So we need to get Dr. Dora back on. But she says if you soak the nuts, it's easier in digestion. That's interesting.
You soak
yeah,
the
people
nuts
do
in
that
what?
too.
Beer?
Soak the nuts.
What do you
not-
soak them in?
Who said
Beer?
water.
Water.
I love beer and nuts. You put
Love
them in-
Attempted, Love Avenged, Love. I don't know. Dr. Dora, what's the third book?
You keep eating them beer with nuts. When you go to a bar, you buy a beer. And
Yes,
they give you
Love
nuts.
Avenged is out, she
Oh, I would
said.
never put my hand in a bowl like that.
Why?
Ooh, because everyone else's hands are in there.
So what?
Ooh.
That's like,
You ever kissed a man?
you know that.
Case closed.
You know,
I have 3 children.
Case closed. Yes.
You know the mints when you leave the restaurants and they're not in bags?
The what?
You know the mints are like little square mints there.
Yeah.
I call them urine mints.
Why?
Same thing. Because
Yeah.
how many
Yeah.
hands touch the nut things like in the nut bowls?
First of all, they're in bags.
Not if they're not in bags.
Not in the
Yeah.
bags.
Or if they're not in bags, you don't eat it. So you don't have nut bowls? You don't go like this. If this was at a bar, you wouldn't eat it because it's somebody else's
How many
fingers?
people's fingers were in it?
For what?
Oh,
Or
she's
you
getting
just give them a
fancy.
cup like this. They should just hand you a cup like this.
Look who's
with
in the house.
nuts.
Jermina, she's getting fancy. She's got a whole cart. I'm thinking, oh, florist just came in and she's selling flowers, and it's Jermina.
Jamina, you're really beginning to scare me, honey. Because now you have a Cadillac that you're pushing around.
The florist is.
want to drop it.
In that-
Last time.
That's true. She's
Holy
getting.
smokes.
It takes you to a whole nother level. All right, Mara, let's go to commercial break. We're going to clean up our set, put some fresh flowers. Jermina from Blossom Moments Floral is here. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
You want to see?
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800. I'm going bell-less on 2019. Better than going bra-less. I'm going bell-less. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe TV on a wonderful Wednesday. Freddie is resetting the set. Come on over, Jermina. Jermina from Blossom Moments Floral came in, joined our set, changed it around. We're keeping the Christmas tree here until Friday because it is Art Walk at the Heart of Delray Gallery. Friday from 6 until 9 p.m. It is our first Art Walk of 2019, so come on down and join us. We haven't told our new 5 o'clock show yet, but we're going to be broadcasting your show, Momentum Mindset Show, from here, Jay and Janine. Yes! How do you like that announcement? So we have a new show starting on Friday that we're going to be airing right from here. It's called the Momentum Mindset Show, so stay tuned. They're going to be on our 1 o'clock hour talking about transformation and a lot of things going into New Year's. I think your timing is perfect. So join us 6 to 9 at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. The artists will be here. We're doing an art walk show.
Yep.
What else are we doing? Jen G's doing a V-card show.
Yep.
All the artists will be here. Some wine, some photography, probably some food, and just some fun. It's time to have some fun. I've decided.
What time is that event?
6 until 9.
6 to 9. Good.
I think we should change Christmas for next year, the whole holiday season.
Why?
Because I think it should be about what everyone truly loves to do and enjoys to do and should take the stress out of only buying presents.
I see. So you just want help to break loose.
I really think it should be about enjoying life every moment and not 364 days getting ready for that one day.
So why don't we enjoy the moment every day?
That's what I'm saying. I think it should be.
Forget about next year.
I think it should be every day about enjoying life, doing what you love to do, and not always about buying presents. I'm just saying, I think it's about that inner peace and joy that we talked about.
What happened to the block that the flowers goes on?
Well.
What'd you do to it? You threw it away?
No.
What'd you do with it?
It's our Hope Heart box. So we've got the Hope Hearts in it. So if we put the hearts in another box, we can put the flowers on top of the box.
I gotta find the box.
It's like borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. It's one of those situations in our station.
And now, have you given, does everybody have a heart?
Jermina has one. Susan has one. I don't think Ashley has one. So we're going to give her a Hope Heart. And we're going to find another box.
Did you see who walked in here tonight?
I did see who walked in here.
They call him the Undertaker. You're going to get us a box too?
Yeah, a smaller one.
Oh, okay. The Undertaker, that would be AKA your son.
My son, the Undertaker, who tells me that we are a lot further than before. Now, do we move?
Since you were here last week? No, we're still here.
From my house, I said.
Oh, from his house.
Oh, maybe you moved.
From work.
How do your boys, they don't look anything alike, but you all have the same voice, including you?
Because he's my son.
My kids don't sound like me.
Yes, they do. Your son looks like you, talks like Chuck, and sounds like you.
But
It's the
both your
strangest
boys have the same voice. It's crazy.
Well, I guess we talk to one another. Yes.
Yes,
And a daughter.
You have a daughter?
Yeah. I got 2 sons, and then I got a stepdaughter.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking, what are you talking? You're pointing at Freddie. I'm thinking, no, that's your son. You've got me thoroughly confused.
No, because what happens is when we go to functions and everything, they introduce themselves as brothers and sisters. I mean, I never had a daughter that I made, but I guess I have a daughter now.
That's very nice.
And they go, she always says, she refers to Freddie as her brother, and Gio is her brother. And I go, okay, real cool.
That works.
It doesn't.
You know what? As long as everyone's got inner peace and happy, isn't that all that matters?
Well, that's part of that 365 plan.
I'm telling you, the 364 other days besides Christmas, I think everyone should be happy.
I think so too.
I woke up, that is my revelation for the day. And Sandra Torres, yes, I'm going to write that down. Somehow we're going to bring that to fruition.
Sandra Torres. Wait
right?
till you meet her. All right, so is this the get out of the doghouse
You
bouquet?
call it, yeah.
Freddie, you see this? This is called the get out of the doghouse bouquet. So when you buy this bouquet, you ask for this by name. And you get this because you did something wrong at home. You got to bring flowers, so they bring a whole arrangement. So more.
I'll put your name in there as well.
You may need this today. Yeah. Usually when you're here, something's going on.
We still have the beautiful Christmas tree, and Jermina, I have to thank you from the. Oh my gosh, it was the first Christmas tree I've ever had. I know I'm Jewish, so I don't have Christmas trees, but to be able to enjoy it on our set and the ornament that we have and the cards from Susan and Sandra and everyone that sent us lovely holiday cards, it was really, really nice to have it here on the set. So thank you. And now we're changing up the game, right? We're only in Florida in January do you get beautiful spring flowers.
Yes.
Right? Beautiful, think about that. Who gets to have beautiful flowers like this in January and the rest of the country in a snowstorm except us?
Can you imagine being married to someone who does what she does every morning and you wake up to flowers? And I'm going to say, Freddie's a witness. Remember in New York City when I tried to plant all those roses and everything and you guys kept breaking it with the basketball? Yeah. Because flowers are so soothing and it has this aroma and smell. But I just imagine waking up to somebody like this who does this professionally all the time.
Well, I'm thinking, what is your poor husband? Because you know what? He's got to raise the bar so much higher.
I know he can't buy you flowers,
right?
No, and he does.
He buys you flowers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, he does.
Oh, I mean, think about how much higher he has to raise the bar.
I can imagine giving her a set of flowers. Says, you know something? I could do better than
right?
this.
It's not like you can't run to the gas station and pull something out. You got to say, I had to raise the bar a little bit higher.
I would be so intimidated. I would give you a dry raisin and said.
A dry raisin?
Yes. Because I'm going to go downwards instead of upwards. Because she's going to say, I can do better than that.
Start with the prune, and it's a whole lot better than the dry raisin.
That's right. And how do you get these flowers? How do we get flowers?
Oh, call me at 561-951-6343. I am updating my website for Valentine's. So all these flowers you will, if you want to order, so make sure you ordered early for Valentine's.
Valentine's Day. We're moving right in.
Yes.
Death is at my door already. I'm getting older by the minute.
You're just getting past Christmas. And now you're moving to Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I feel sorry for you.
I will be posting all these flowers.
Even my crystal is taking that energy for you.
Unbelievable. But anyway.
Give her a call, 561-951-6343, bmgevents.net. Susan, flyingforhope.com. Register for the golf outing, which is on Valentine's Day. It's kind of a perfect transition. And then, of course, the gala is on the 16th. It's $175 per person now at PGA National. Well worth it, even just to meet the football players and the stars that are going to be there. Anyone who's starstruck, you should be there.
Hole 19.
You can find the Brooklyn Cafe TV on the 19th hole.
We're going to be at the 19th hole.
It's like the 9th day of Hanukkah.
I got the,
what was it like growing up with him? Was anything normal?
I got the best golf story for you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. My son can drive a ball 250 yards. And this is going back a couple of years. He's strong. And we go to the PGA store. And Les is there. And I bring everybody from the store to come over. I want to see how far he can drive this ball in the mechanical thing.
Yeah.
So you remember, everybody's there and standing behind. He has a crowd, yes. I had the cameras rolling. He goes up there. And here comes Paul Bunyan. And he takes that whack like Babe Ruth. And the club comes out of his hands and lands on the roof and gets stuck. in the machine.
Wow.
Remember that?
Yep.
And we said, and everybody thought we did this on purpose. I said, and there you go, the comedy of the day. I was like so beat red, I didn't know where to go. I said, and there you go, comedy of the day. Right, let's get the hell out of here.
It must have been so much fun growing up in your house.
We had a good time.
Stay tuned. We're going to switch over to radio 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. We're going to be right back with the...
4 minutes.
Still on the same name of the show? Mindset Momentum Show. See you in a few.
Already. That's a true story.
How many times are you going to tell us story?
Probably a few more.
Oh, because she has a...
Show constitutes an endorsement, recommendation, offer, or solicitation to buy or sell any product or security.
AM 1470 with more of what you need to know. Don't miss Travelers 411 with Stephanie Abrams each Sunday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1470 WNN.
The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
This is Talk 1470. Talk 1470. WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you benefiting from your cup of solitude in the morning? Don't worry. Be happy with One Mean Bean CBD coffee in your cup. One Mean Bean is a one-of-a-kind organic CBD-infused coffee available in K-cups with a variety of specialty roasts derived from 19 different countries, many distinct flavors, and now Kentucky bourbon made proudly in Lexington, Kentucky. Your coffee bean dream doesn't stop there. No, with edibles, tropical formulations, and chocolate-covered coffee beans, to name a few. All products are made with only the highest quality CBD gold-pressed oils for maximum health benefits. So live your dream with One Mean Bean and CBD today and fight inflammation, reduce anxiety, and feel your best self. Find us at onemeanbean.com to place your order. For wholesale orders, please contact us at 844-441-4CBD. 100% money back guarantee within the first month if you are not completely satisfied. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Stop me on the corner, swear you hit me like a vision. I wasn't expecting.
And welcome to part 2 of the Brooklyn Cafe. To all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago, and even you too, Richard. What the hell are you watching? welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. To all our friends that are writing in, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the hell you're celebrating, enjoy. It's going to be a great year, because you are going to make it great.
We're changing it up this year.
What are we changing?
We're not doing 364 days up to Christmas. We're going to do 364 days of transforming your life and being happy and finding as much joy as possible.
Wait a minute. Where'd you get 364? Is it 365?
Yes, because that happens to be Christmas. So the other 364 days, when we're all planning for Christmas, I think we should enjoy it to its fullest and not just plan for Christmas.
So can I celebrate Christmas whenever I want?
Yes, but we should not
call it Christmas.
Can I wear
a Santa hat whenever I want?
Yes, you do.
I do, but people think at me like I'm crazy.
So we should call it something else other than Christmas. I don't want to take away from the significance of Christmas. It should be about enjoying you, enjoying life, being happy. We need another name.
I have momentum brain going on.
Well, it's a good thing we got Jay and Ginny.
Momentum mind. I'm going to celebrate Christmas. I'm not making it small. I'm making it bigger.
It's a good thing we got Jay and Ginny.
You know, when he was born.
That would be Freddie.
On February.
Pointing to the other side of the studio.
On February something, when he was born.
When's your birthday?
February 25th.
February 25th.
When he was born, I said to myself, this is the greatest day of my life.
True story.
Right? Because I never seen anything like that in my entire life.
True.
So why is it that I can't make every day the greatest day of my life? And God 5 years later gave me another one on January 31st.
That is what I'm saying. Every day should be the best day of your life, and it should not all be about planning for Christmas. Because what I witnessed this year, Christmas was great and amazing. December 26th, everything stopped.
And she's Jewish.
And but as the outsider looking in, right, on the holiday season, this huge buildup to Christmas, and it's going to start now. All the sales already, right? Everything from Christmas is now on sale, 50% off. So everyone's out stocking up on everything for next year. Why can't we just enjoy today for today and set off 2019 with a great transformational year for you to set your goals, make the changes, reinvent what you want to reinvent, and be happy.
You are the funniest person.
Why
I've
not?
ever met.
Because I woke up thinking, why should
It's
never take?
50% off after Christmas sale. Come on down.
It's true. I was shopping the other day, and I'm like, well, I could buy the Christmas tags now at 50% off like everyone else. Wrapping paper, too.
You are so off the mark.
Tell me.
Forget about the wrapping of the paper. The object of the game is that you should be 100% yourself.
Yes.
And you should grow. And when you make a mistake, brush it off, learn from it, keep going.
The funny thing is you and I are agreeing, and you're thinking we're not.
Because you're talking about 50% off.
We're saying the same thing,
Hey,
just a whole nother Freddie vernacular.
Hey, Freddie, 50% off.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470.
Video games.
You can find us on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. And just to confuse Freddie Sr. over here a little bit more, we've got Jermina, Janine, and Jay on the set.
All the JJs.
But her name starts with a G.
And Jaja.
And Jaja. And there you have it.
And Sopranos.
Yes, Mara and Jaja are back, so we're very
Sopranos
happy.
is back.
Dylan has his crew ready to roll. Hopefully next week we're going to be at the Brews Room. We're going to try and do Delray Beach, be on remote, our first remote of 2019. So you'll come on down. Susan's working with Bob right now.
Yes, as a matter of fact, texted right after the show. He texted in, and he's all in on the golf deal. And we're gonna ask him to go. And he has 8 locations, Brews Rooms, and we want to do a show on each one.
You know what I heard? His wife was really moved by our show.
Who moved her?
We did.
How did we move her?
I guess she liked our authenticness and who we are. We are who we are, and she loved that we're always empowering women.
What is her name?
I don't know. All I know
Bob's wife?
That's what I was told, is Bob's wife was moved by our show. So we need to bring her on and find out
maybe
who
we
she
can
is.
move her into the studio. Sit down. Tell us what it's like to be married to a professional All-American.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Our show was all-encompassing. Jermina, thank you for changing our set again. Dr. Dora said, yes, it is great to live in Florida. The beautiful flowers from Blossom Moments Floral.
What are these, Jermina?
That's tulips.
In that color?
Yeah, they come in every color.
Wow, it's like a box of crayons, baby.
Jermina changes our set every Wednesday, bmgevents.net. Find her Blossom Moments Floral on Facebook. And she's already taking orders for Valentine's Day.
Yes, I
which
am.
is like the pre-get out of the doghouse day.
Do you get flowers leading up to Valentine's Day? Is that like the traditional move? And then at the end, Valentine's is like a big peacock?
You're asking the wrong one. As a matter of fact, speaking of peacock,
Yeah.
Chef Z texted me the other day, right? She was talking about spirit animals.
Mm-hmm.
She tells me I have a new spirit animal.
You know something, Chef Z?
And you know who
I'm a
it-
snake.
I'm going to say who. Do you know what my new spirit animal is?
The peacock.
The peacock,
Yeah.
just saying.
You know, it's really funny. Everybody gets nice. Freddie gets a snake.
And a hummingbird.
snake is
Freddie
good.
had 2.
No, and she felt so guilty. She said, let me say hummingbird because he's a little upset. Snake.
So she
Snake is
texted me.
good.
And Faith Washington from the Faith Washington show actually agreed with her. I said, you guys are blind.
They said it's because that's what surrounds you, which is even scarier.
Look what's around me. All these serpents are around me.
Yeah.
All
Snake
these
is knowledge.
serpents.
Clarity.
But clarity.
Yeah.
Clarity?
Snake is, yeah. Snake is
Then why is it crawling its belly?
I don't
Closer
know.
to the ground, closer to God.
Man, nice try. They removed his legs on purpose. It's the only animal that crawls is the snake. Did you
Well,
know?
maybe that's a gift instead of a curse.
Worms?
Worms.
You see, this is what I need. This is what I'm surrounded
He's your
by.
son.
I know. Somebody help me. Thanks a lot there, son. Yes, the worm. The worm.
He's your son. He thinks like
that's your
you.
animal. It's the worm. You're the worm.
Look at you two. You know, you said my sister and I have conversations off air. The two of you clearly are having your whole conversation without saying anything.
Well, it's funny because I got a chance to coach Freddie during high school football, and him and I used to look at each other. We sort of knew what the other one was thinking. It's kind of scary.
That's
Kinda
what
scary.
happens.
Stuff like that happens.
I think it's very similar to these two. We've got Janine and Jay with us. I think you guys can finish each other's sentences.
Pretty much.
Sometimes. Depends on the mood. But yes, pretty much.
And if you know what voice she sounds like, she's like the voice Janine Davis. If you're listening to us on the radio, just listen to her voice and give us a call, 888-565-1470, because she has a classic voice that reminds me of someone very famous on a late night TV show.
Which would be?
I want people to call in and say, and if you call in and you get it right, or just an idea of
You'll
what
win
you
a bag
think,
of coffee.
we'll get you a bag of Brooklyn Cafe TV coffee. 888-565-1470.
I got to work on the piece for the open for the show. You're a pretty good piano player.
Thank you.
And you could tell because I saw how you started it, and you said a couple of things which I edited out and stuff, and then you started playing. And then the pictures, I never seen happier people in my life. Putting this together was actually different. Even the feel about this whole thing was different. But
How
it's all
so?
right. You know, I've been doing this such a long time that sometimes you sort of make a picture array on people, and it's all fine. But this one had a different feel to it. Maybe it's the name of the show. Maybe it's the way you guys are delivering. I mean, you are actually living, and I saw what you wrote on Facebook about living that dream and hitting that mark and hitting that note. And you can see it. You can actually see it. And she reminds me of Rabbi Jenny. Remember Rabbi Jenny?
I've got to meet this Rabbi Jenny. I mean, every
She's like
time,
your
Freddie, it's
sister.
like...
But there's all this energy that comes down. And it's like the Macy's parade, you know, when they're holding on to those big balloons and see Jay holding on to that balloon because she's flying. She's like on another sphere. It's really cool.
I've not seen anybody in my life access joy the way that this woman accesses
Unreal.
joy.
Unreal.
You should hear her sing. It's just one of those things. That,
You
that-
sing?
We actually met in the
Yeah.
the St. Anthony Choir.
In the
about-
Catholic choir.
Right, about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
No, man. Really?
Yeah.
And I was playing the piano.
All right. Get me a mic. Wow.
Well, he's a bass, and I'm a soprano.
So the two of you sing at the same time?
With
Well.
20 other people.
Yes,
No, I
exactly.
mean-
It's a good blend.
Do you have a keyboard, an electric keyboard?
I do.
Can you bring it on Friday?
I can.
You want to sing? The two of
I
you
would
can-
like Jay to play and Janine to sing.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like a deal.
I
I
think
love that.
not in lieu of your show, and you can either do it on your show or not, but you know, maybe before, maybe after, hang out, let's have some music Friday night while we're here at the Art Walk.
Mm-hmm.
Right here in the studio.
Well, music is so important for what we're up
Absolutely.
to. It's creating that joy, creating that momentum in your life. You know, starting with things that you can access joy, access that freedom, and nothing does that like music. And when we spend quite a bit of time in writing music, and she writes lyrics, and she works with a voice coach. And
Yeah, I listen, it's been the love of my life, my whole life. But I was very closeted for a long, long time. And my shower knew my passion, but very few people did. And it was actually through the choir that I started to get out of my own way and sort of access that voice. Because when you sing with people who are at a level, these are professional singers, a lot of them. And it's true that high tide raises all ships. So you rise to their occasion. That's one of the most profound experiences that I've had, speaking of transformation, is being with people who are better than you. And instead of being intimidated by them, allowing them to lift you up.
there's
So
people in that
it's
choir that
amazing.
when they show up, the entire choir shifts.
Yeah.
There's a bass that sits next to me, and when he shows up, I have this confidence of singing out the way that I wouldn't if he's not there. And speaking into one of the points that you were making about being in a closeted for many years, what we talk about on our show and what we're doing in our life is
And
just
what is the name of your show?
the Momentum Mindset Show.
And when does it air?
It's going to be on 5 p.m. on Fridays.
On Drive Time.
Drive Time on
That's it.
WNN, so you'll be able to listen to on the same channel.
Listen and then have a passenger type in questions or call up, and we'd love to hear from you. Your participation would be amazing, would mean everything to us. We really want to be of service and hear what everyone's up to and, you know, see what we can create synergistically on the air.
What's the idea behind your show?
Well, let's start with what Janine was just saying about being closeted for a second. Part of her story, and she'll share with you, is that her father, made some comments to her about her singing when she was growing up. And my dad did the same thing with me about, be a lawyer as opposed to being an artist. And these are the stories that we carry with us that we feel no longer serve us. We're both in our mid 40s, and we think that it's time to just go after our life like there's no tomorrow. And well, sorry about
Speaking of being closeted.
Well, he's in his mid-40s. She's in her mid-20s.
Right, 29. This is what the show is about, is going after our goals, going after our lives without the stories that have held us back, that have kept us sick. In my case, I've shared my story the last time I was on the show. It's about creating that energy in your life to want to go after the things that you really want. And the question that we ask all of our students and people that we speak to is really, what do you want?
Yeah.
Get clear with what do you want out of your life for this year, for this moment, and then provide a space for support to get you where you want to go.
Can I ask you then? What do you want, Janine, for this year?
What I want is to embody who I really am inside, totally, without letting go of the stories of fear stories, or even as a coach I have that like maybe I'm not good enough, or who do I think I am stories. Those are all stories that we all carry with us, and so saying goodbye to them and just showing up because I don't know how many ticks around the sun I've got, and I can't be bothered with the nonsense anymore or the stories, and I just want to live as joyously as possible. And also to just be in service to people. Be in service, that's my goal, that's my heart, that's what I'm about, and just get out of my own way and show up.
And you're a life coach, so you will help people as well.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And that's something that I'm extremely passionate about. It's literally one of the things that I was born to do. And so I am my first client. I always said that. Jay, many years ago when we had this conversation, he said, yeah, you don't need to go to school for that. I said, well, I'm very well aware that I'm my first client. So I walk the walk that I preach.
But I think that's great, right? To be your first client, to be able to walk the walk and talk the talk. We say it all the time. We can preach all we want, but if we don't live it, then what are we doing?
It's right. And that's why sometimes people feel the imposter syndrome. So nothing is perfect here. And that's okay. That's the power, the vulnerability, the imperfection, the compassion. It's what drives and fuels my ability to hold space for another human being.
You know what's funny? You know the saying, do as I say, not as I do?
I learned that.
That's so backwards to me.
I think we were all raised on that.
That was like the thing that my mother used to always say, Mom, if you're watching, I know, I listen to you. But to me, now as an adult, I think about it, it's backwards. It's not do as I say. It should be do as I do, because we can say anything, but if we're not walking the walk, then all we're doing is putting out words, but we're not truly living it. So it should be do as I do, not as I say.
Well, it's called the catch-up syndrome.
Catch-up or catch-up?
Catch-up.
Teasing
Catch-up
you.
syndrome. Catch up. You've had this all your life. You were born with it. Everything else that you've learned has suppressed it. So catch up.
Exactly. Precisely. And actually, speaking into our age, which I will, every now and then get a little freaked out because I feel 20 and I can't believe how much time has gone by. But it really is, the Momentum Mindset program is also meeting you where you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's never too late for a happy ending, because you decide in any given moment what it is that you want your life to be about, who you are, what it is, what meaning you assign to everything. And that is ageless, and that's what we want to speak into as well.
I was 2 years ago, as I shared on the last show, I was in a hospital bed given 3 to 6 months to live. And today, I have a radio show coming up on Friday. I have
what a turnaround!
It's amazing, but it's the mindset of and also walking the talk, getting up at 3:45 in the morning, going to the gym 5 days a week, and then eating 6 meals a day is how this started. I wanted to go after 6-pack abs, and what showed up though by just creating that one goal is that I get a connection with my family that I've never had before. I have deeper relationships with people that I haven't had before. My business is transformed. I'm practicing a different type of law. And these are all the results of walking the talk, showing up.
It's addition by subtraction, because you're taking away the things that hurt you and you're beginning to plug into the things that make your life better. But it's there.
Yeah.
It's always there. And I love that we have our producers in studio. And
I can't tell you, you came at the best day you could have ever come back.
And this, well, because you got to listen to this conversation.
Today's show, you'll understand.
And it's funny because when I met her, she says to me she's back. She was one of the best. Her and Super John, the best producers that we had in terms of technique and imagination and forwardness. And she says, I got to be better. And you will be better if you want to be better, because the better is already in you. Yeah. If you believe in yourself, forget about what everybody else says for 10 minutes. Then see what happens. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Nothing. Let's go to commercial break. 888-565-1470. When we come back, New Year, New You. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a vCard, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. vCard Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
Are you a warrior soul? Are you looking for spiritual healing? Are you looking for protection against negativity? Warrior Soul crystals represent confidence, brings you a sense of wholeness and balance. Mala necklaces consist of 108 beads carved from natural and semi-precious stones. Mala can be used to center your meditation, strengthen your yoga practice, or accent your everyday beauty. Visit warriorsoulco.com. or call 561-307-9049 to purchase your bracelet or necklace today. Discover your purpose.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And apparently, they want me to have a rubber chicken.
We need something other than the bell.
A rubber chicken. A rubber chicken, and we're back with my rubber chicken.
We need something else for 2019 other than your bell. I don't know.
That was easy.
There you go. We're talking the Momentum Mindset Show, which starts on Friday night on WNN, 5 o'clock with Jay and Janine. It's about what? Transforming your life.
Transforming your life. Starting with the life that you have and going after the life that you want. And then in creating the space for the support to get to where you want. You had mentioned this power animals. One of the concepts that we're thinking.
Spirit animal.
Spirit animal.
The spirit animal, power animal. I mean, these are there's so many tools in the transformational context to start really thinking about what you want to go after. But intention. What is your intention for this year? Right. What is my power animal this year is tiger. Definitely tiger.
This is an announcement now
tiger.
Because I didn't. This is the first time I'm hearing that. I love it. Tiger.
Yes.
Is that you? Is that your
No, Jay.
His?
I think I'm a turtle.
You're a turtle?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Jamina.
I'm a guppy. I'm a guppy.
Can you please ask Google what it means if your power animal is a guppy?
I don't know how that works. Jaja, you're going to have to decide.
Hey, Google.
No, it's Hey Google.
Hey, Google.
Hi, Google.
Hey Google.
Hey, Google. Hi, Google. Google's not answering.
Hey, Dan, do you know what your...
Everyone's Google at home is going off right now. Hey, Google. Let's say, hey, Alexa. See how many Alexas
Dan,
now
do you
answer.
know what your power animal is? Your power animal.
Your spirit animal.
Spirit animal. Like she's a turtle, I'm a snake. A lion?
Jamina,
I don't know.
Jamina, why do you think it's a turtle?
A couple times I saw turtle, and it makes me feel peaceful, and it opens my eyes.
So maybe slow and steady wins the race.
Right, because sometimes I feel like I'm moving fast. and
sometimes you act like the rabbit when you should be the turtle.
The rabbit and the hare and the turtle.
Something like
That's it. So, what are some of your goals, Jermina, for 2019?
Oh my God, I have a lot.
What is the number one goal?
Lay it on us.
No, the number one goal.
We're talking about clarity, and my number one goal is to have clarity, to be sure of things that I want in my life. So, and what else? Oh, I can't think of anything else.
Well, that's good. Clarity of what you want. Because I was going to say clarity and what, but clarity of what you want in your life, so you know what you want to achieve. It's that next step of going.
Yes, I can't see behind what I want for the next step. I can't see behind that. What's behind that?
And sometimes you have to, there's an old saying, be careful what you wish for.
Right.
Because sometimes you get what you didn't visualize, didn't think would happen. We talked about this with the Tesla.
We also talked about it when you asked me 2.5 years ago, what did I want? And I looked at you and I laughed. And I said, FM. And 2 weeks later, they called us in from iHeart and said, you can have Sunday at 7 a.m. or you can find a new home. And you said to me, well, next time, could you be a little more careful what you wish for?
See, I love that. I mean, it's part of the tools or the things that I read. It's the power of intention, right? Is anything that you actually say that I'm going to go out, I want this. The universe is going to give you what you want. Only all the time.
But can you handle it?
But can you handle it?
Right.
Yeah. Because it's the yin and the yang of everything in life, right? One door closes and a door opens. What movie was that? I saw that the other day. One door closes and a window opens.
It happens a lot.
But think about it. They usually say one door opens and another door closes, opens a door.
The one
and a window opens?
But I saw in the movie it says the door closes and the window opens. I guess a window would be better than a door anyway.
And the question is, I mean, are you prepared for that door to close? I mean, and you're looking back and it's like, because that room was comfortable for you for a while. And this is where you were living for a while. And if you're thinking about stepping into a different space and going after what you want, you're going to be prepared for that door to close.
Well, look at your story. Were you prepared for that door to close? You were sick. You had all of those other things going on.
That's an easy question. If he's sick, he doesn't want to be in the door.
But you know what? Sometimes the life you know, even though others may look and say it's bad, how can you live that life? It's comfortable for you, and that's the life you know. For Jay, it was changing.
You can't discount the comfort of the discomfort. It's the devil that you know versus the devil that you don't.
So my addiction was addiction to comfort. My addiction was to staying where I was because of the fear of facing myself, really.
That is so true. I was a nervous wreck when my first time coming in.
Why?
I was, because it was out of my comfort zone.
So when we go on television this year, we put you on the air in front of 100 million people, what are you going to say? I'm scared of that.
No, I was really, because I wasn't expecting that.
Ah.
I wasn't when Dawn called me, I was having an argument with my 13-year-old daughter. I'm like,
talk about changes.
I called her and I was getting one-word answers, and I said, "Do you speak English?" Because then I was going to give you the phone. She said, "Well, I'm talking to you, aren't I?" And I went, "Uh-oh."
Yes.
True story. You were sitting here.
And I had to apologize about that.
Man, you ain't got to apologize. Susan, what do you want to have for this year?
We got to get Susan a mic.
Let's get Susan the mic. Let's find out with Susan and her daughter and even the other.
And Jay, while we're getting Susan and Ashley a mic, when we talk about people that have addiction issues, not that anyone wants to have an addiction issue, right? But is that the comfort that you know and you think, how am I going to get out of it? One more day? What is the thought process?
Well, the number one, the addiction that we all have is to disconnection, it's addiction to comfort in and of itself, because our jobs are comfortable. Our lives are comfortable, our houses are comfortable, and if someone decides, hey, I want to go after this particular goal, that's not going to fit in your box anymore. And the people around you that you live with are no longer going to fit in your box.
So Jay, is it safe to say if we make the want bigger than the box, you sort of break out of that bad habit?
It's not a bad habit so much as is that if you decide whatever change you want in your life,
right,
and you decide that's what I'm going to go after. I'm in my life the way I have it right now. I'm in my career, but I want to switch careers, and I'm going after that. The people that are surrounding you in your life aren't going to be used to that. You're not going to be used to that. And there's something called the law of diminishing intention. So once you create that intent, I'm going to do that, But then a week goes by,
And
and
it
then a month
diminishes.
goes by,
Right.
and then all of a sudden, all of the erosion that happens from life happening on a daily basis, and that becomes less and less important to you. If you're going to make the declaration that I'm going to go after a particular goal, best surround yourself with people that are up to the same thing.
I love this. I
And-
love
and-
it.
and
I
if it's-
can't wait until you're on the. Don't give everything away.
I'd love, because you are the
This is so
first
cool.
person that has been honest enough, and we've had many years, and I've asked, they say, you can change your life, and I say, what about all those surrounding you? Well, then you need to have, as Linda Robbins says, that sweaty conversation. Well, what if they're not in alignment with what you want? Does
How
that
do you
mean,
handle it?
life coaching, Jay, do we
Right.
go after it, or what do we do with that?
How
Because
do you
you're
play with
exactly
that?
right. Your goals may not be in alignment with everybody else.
If you don't go after it, you're going to get sick. And that sickness shows up in so many different ways. It shows up in frustration. It shows up in actual illnesses. It shows up, and if you're not going to be up to your life, then you make the conscious decision that I'm okay with this box that I'm living in.
So you're not living the truth, though.
You're not living the truth.
So some people hide better than others.
Well, no,
Absolutely.
they
And, well, and
hide.
that's where addiction comes into place, because it's not addiction only to substances, right? It's addiction to lifestyle, it's addiction to shopping, to food, to whatever. And all addiction is really a profound disconnection to who you are and then ultimately to others, right? So there are identifiable patients, people who are truly ill with active and bloom addiction to substances, but there's the rest of us who are faking it, right? So saying that we're not addicted or we're not the identifiable patient, but we're suffering nonetheless
Do
because
you
we're
know-
so incredibly
You're talking to
disconnected.
98% of the population, but
Absolutely.
I don't want you to give it away. Listen, come on down Friday at 5 o'clock.
This is an endless
Live
topic,
stream.
Freddie. There's
I
no
know, but I like
scarcity.
the little tidbit, a little tidbit. Because listen, she's here, and I've never heard her say before that you were scared to death.
Oh, I was.
Well, but this is the first time. It's like sometimes these rings that, when that pebble hits that, and you got them rings,
yeah.
sometimes it makes it more.
Well, I'm with her. When we came to when Jay invited me to be the guest on the first time, I was like, okay, the radio, like I can talk on the thing, I think, and my heart was like, ba 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 ba, and then I saw the cameras, and I was like, wait, what? Where's my burqa? No, I can't. What? No, and then I was like, shoot, I'm here. I've gotta show up.
And I
just gotta show
get
up.
to watch the first time and the now time, and your eyes are straight and focused, and there's a whole different chemistry going on.
And it's
Even
only
for
been,
you.
what, 2 weeks?
I know,
The
but they
change
catch
in
on.
2 weeks.
You catch on real quick. All right, I wanted to ask you, what do
Because
you
you're
want?
shaking your head yes to what they're saying.
Yeah.
My gosh.
He
we
nailed
could sit
it,
and
huh?
Talk to you, my daughter and I, for hours on this, because this is exactly, you can tell, exactly what you read every day.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what-
do. Yeah, I love like this type of stuff, like personal growth, and I listen to podcasts on this like topic all the time. I read books every day. So.
But what do you want for 219? Your number one thing.
okay.
One. Uno.
Yeah, my number one thing.
Yes, only one. You only allow one thing that you want for 219. Well, if it may,
Wow, Freddie, way to pressure.
It's only an hour show. If you're going to talk about the 400 things you want, one thing. One. Uno.
Just to serve others.
And there you have the difference. That's the extension. And something, God will reward you 100 times over because of that attitude. What do you want for this coming year?
Yeah, I think this year I want to push myself to do more things I'm not comfortable with, like getting out of my comfort zone, and meeting more people, talking to people that are gonna help me reach my goals. People with the same mindset.
So it's peer group, and surrounding yourself with people,
Right.
like-minded people that are willing to say, "I'm making the declaration. I'm okay staying out of the box." And being around people that say, hey, it's all right. And going through what you're going to go through to get after you what you want. I mean, every single day I have the conversation. There's the little committee on my shoulder saying, go back to bed. No, you don't have to eat the oatmeal this morning. Have some sugar. There's all these conversations. I don't know what it is for me that gets me to get to the gym to start my day. But whatever that is, I have it. And I know how to share that with somebody.
Yeah.
And it's contagious. So when you have these goals and you say, I do not want my tomorrow to look like yesterday, and I'll do whatever it takes. Exactly. And there's a certain amount of pain you got to get to be able to get into that space. But we found that, and that's where we're going with the show and our program is to surround ourselves with the people that are willing to make that decision.
Thank you,
It's
Dylan.
amazing because just saying it begins your journey.
Right.
You know, and sometimes getting out of the box, it has to start with the yes word. It has to start with let's go. And you don't know if it's going to be up, down, or all around. It's like that when I was at church on Sunday and he had the hurricane map. And you want to be centered because of your center. You want to be in the center of a, in the center of a hurricane, you're safe.
Yeah. You know what else we talked about? We talked about it on the first hour also. And you guys have it, your accountability buddies.
Yes.
And I said on the first hour, and you paid amazing gratitude and tribute to me on Monday, and you left me speechless. But I truly couldn't have all of my dreams come to fruition without everything that you bring forward, Freddie. The technology and the insight and the deals and what you see to bring my dreams forward. I can sit and have dreams all day long, but unless you say, let's go, here's the remote bag, we're going, or this is a great person to bring on, or this guest is coming, I can't do it alone. You're my accountability buddy. They're accountability buddies.
Yeah.
You know, we hold each other, good, bad, or indifferent, Freddie. We can fight here until tomorrow.
Life gives you a coloring book, and everybody has one.
And you color it.
No, you bring the colors. And therein lies the difference. The difference is I never knew I was going to be sitting here in this set. Never. And I'm glad that Dan even came in. I was going to bring it up when he brought in there because I wish him and his family Happy New Year and everything else. But Dan gave us an opportunity.
See, when I said FM, we ended up here.
Ended up here because she made a wrong turn looking for somebody else.
Pretty much. I got lost and I ended up here at FM. But Janine and Jay, and I think it's a great term, and this should be our term for the year, hashtag accountability buddy, because you know what? And it's, I know in AA you have there's a better name for it, a mentor or accountability buddies. Everyone, a sponsor. Everyone should have someone, you may fight with them, you may love them, whatever it is, someone that you know you can call who's got your back all the time.
But they're not always going to agree with you.
But they don't have to.
But you know, life isn't about the comfort
But being
zone.
honest,
right. In fact, an accountability buddy will say,
not
no,
too much.
It stinks. I smell it. I smell it. You're full of it. No.
I can see you touch your nose all the time. Huh?
And I'll say to him,
you're off the right.
I go, you're spinning me. Don't spin me. This is what I see. And we have these conversations all the time.
Yeah, but you are a trip because having a conversation with you is like having 5 conversations. I take out a piece of paper and say, okay, let's go next time. And then she midstream, she changes it. Because Dawn is very good at changing subject matter so that she confuses you.
She's a woman.
But I'm a little bit smarter than that. So I say, okay, now that we finished this conversation, can we go back to the one for 15 minutes ago?
But I think the accountability buddy that you coined, I think a couple weeks ago, is a great concept because everyone needs to feel they have someone by their side that's going to be honest with them.
And honesty is the key.
Right.
That's tough.
Meeting them where they're at, but also having the guts to tell another human being, I think you're full of it. I think that you're making an excuse. I think you're staying comfortable. I think you're staying safe.
Right.
And I think that you're trying to be right about it right now.
Well, let me ask you a real quick question because I want to ask my son, I'm coming to you next. I want to ask him what you want for 2019. If you have somebody who gives you this well thought out, laid out plan, laid out, I'm not making any bubble excuses here. It's a well thought out plan. But it doesn't match who they are. Bad idea or good idea?
I'm not getting it bad or wrong. I will say this. If it's not their truth and I smell it, I'm going to tell them.
Okay.
Because it
Fair
doesn't.
enough.
Because they're doing it for something else. There's a story behind that they're committed to. Like my story that say that my father told me that going to law was better than being a pianist. As far as making money, I bought into that story. And so I laid out my plan to become a lawyer as opposed to being a musician. Now it's coming around, like the way that the universe has it, because my intention now is to be in the space of personal development and with my music at the same time. But this is, if I hear a hidden commitment or a hidden story, I'm going to say, and it's up to them. It's always going to be up to them to be committed to what they're committed to. And that's where having that accountability buddy to say, look, she does it to me all the time.
Right.
And it's not
You're
easy to listen.
being a victim right now.
That feedback is not
that.
easy to listen to.
Freddie, what about 2019? What do one thing that you want for this year?
Oh, I don't have enough time for
one. No, it's an hour show. We need one.
Well, just sitting here listening to everything you guys had to say today, I think comfort was the thing that stood out to me the most. And a little bit about me is I've been working with a company for a couple of years now, and I transitioned to a new position. So I'm now a financial advisor, and a little bit out of my comfort zone, because before today I probably would be sitting in the kitchen hiding, not wanting to talk to people. But throughout my career over the last few years, I developed into something a little bit different. And I think the biggest thing for me, my biggest goal for 2019, is to help others, whether that be financially, help them find what they want to do, or figure out a way to encompass their goal with my goal. And if everyone has different goals and you put them together, that becomes a vision. So I'm looking to do that. And then our personal goal is to personally find some time to go to the gym and find time with my family. So.
I love what you said. If I could just speak into that for a second.
Hold that thought, though. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, Jay's going to speak to that point. Sorry, we got it.
This is why you got to get down here on Friday. He goes on the air at 5.
Don't lose that train of thought, Jay. 888-565-1470. We're going to be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming, as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages, or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's AMP2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
back at a wonderful Wednesday on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM for people who are asking what the station is, 888-565-1470. Yes, Freddie, How Not to Die by Michael Grigger. How Not to Die. We had that conversation with you a few years ago.
Look at the finger. Follow the finger.
How Not to Die. Yes, that would be the mode for 2019 is how not to die and stay healthy. But before we get into that, Freddie was talking, your son Freddie was talking about his goals for 2019, and Jay said he wanted to answer, had a point to that.
Yes, and what you spoke about was what your purpose is, and I want this is an interesting distinction, and I think that somebody else brought it up about they wanted to serve others, and that's beautiful. And this is where we get to. When you find your purpose, whatever else you do is your mechanism. You could be picking up something off the street, be a garbage man. You could be a lawyer. You could be into your insurance business, but you connect to making other people's lives better. And this is where you find flow and joy. And so what our program is, and what we support people with, is that no matter what you ultimately do in life, is only your mechanism. Being on the radio, being in front of people, that's what you're using as your mechanism. But that core purpose is something that you get clear on first. You know, for me is to awaken other human beings to their possibilities. If I have to say it in one sentence, that would be it, and to support them to where they want to go to finish that sentence. But I love how you put that, and that's exactly what it is. If you know what makes you tick, then everything else is a cake. So everything else is your plan, but if you can connect to that, no matter where you are and what you're doing, you'll be in joy. You'll be in that happiness. You'll be accessing that constantly. But it's getting there. You know, finding out what your purpose is, and then understanding when you ask, what do you want? It's like, I'm asking you really what you want. It's Christmas. Like at Christmas, your birthday, the greatest holiday that you could ever imagine. What do you want? Because the universe is going to give it to you as long as you're serving your purpose. And to Freddie's point, you know, that's your truth, to actually serve others, and you're in that, then everything else that you want is going to happen. It's going to happen. The universe doesn't know how to do anything else otherwise.
Right. Friday, 5 o'clock. Be here and talk to them. Come a little early, come around 4 o'clock. I'm going to tell you, I mean, we put shows together all year long, but this is going to be a trip. Also, the window and Bible piece, it's in the Bible. The window and the door piece comes from the Bible. Linda, thank you very much. I heard it in church. That's where I heard it from. But it's in there in the book. Now, when you open the middle of the Bible, and again, I'm not getting religious, but when you open, you ever see what's in the middle? In the middle of the Bible, if you equal the pages, check it out. Check it out. Talk about balance. Check it out.
And tell us about your program. You have a Momentum Mindset training program.
Yes, we do. In fact, it's we're starting the pilot program, and we're still sort of working out the details. But it's kind of in line with the same thing. Look, some people would like more for their lives, and they don't necessarily know how to get started or what to do or whatever. And basically, it's a community and a training that Jay created.
And where is it?
It's in Hollywood, Florida.
Well, when is it?
It's going to be, we're looking to start, we thought we were going to start it on the 9th of January. It looks like we have to push that date back probably a week. But we're going to start a pilot program. We're looking for 20 students to begin the program. And it is about what do you want, getting clear about what you want. And then underneath that, why do you want it? What gets you up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever time?
Insomnia.
Well,
if it's not insomnia.
But after it's supporting people to get clear for the first time is like, okay, forget about what you've heard, your stories, everything else of what everybody else wanted you to be. What do you really want to create in your life? And then let's go after that. In a setting where you have accountability buddies, a monthly meeting, and a weekly Facebook check-in and roundtable. And one of the most important things that we do is something called the brain dump. It's basically a mastermind of all of the minds there together.
Right.
Will focus on one of the students for a period of time to say, okay, if I want to create a school, you're going to find somebody in that group who's like, well, I know how to pull permits, and I have a cousin that does this. It provides a space of ideas, like you were just saying, working with Freddie. It's like
networking. You're going to network your network.
I love his verbiage, the brain dump, and then she goes, "No, mastermind." It's like you and me, right? You say something, oh well, maybe, but I love the idea of brain dump. You know what it is? It's just like when I say people vomit all over you. They just share their ideas. They throw it out there. They make
vomit
they make
all
your
over
shoes
you.
all messy. They leave and they leave
They
you to clean up your
vomit
shoes.
all over
Have
you.
you ever
Yeah.
worked with
Verbally,
people,
it's just like this verbal
like
blah.
you see
Vomit
something
all over you?
about them,
That's
but
exactly.
they don't see it.
Absolutely, that happens all the time.
And what do you
Where-
do?
yeah,
What do you do when you're in the
absolutely.
midst of all of this stuff, and people hide the truth? Do you call them out? Or do you say, "Listen, we need to get on the same page"? Because you're gonna remember, trust. And these are new people coming to you. I'm assuming, yes. Trust is a big factor, right? It's like that bridge that's not built yet. So here I'm gonna go see you, and I'm gonna be a little apprehensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little bit shy in the way. How do you tackle it?
I establish rapport, and I tell my story authentically. I share every night on Facebook, as I have for almost 300 days, my internal conflict, the pain that I go through as a human being. And I share where I was after being 9 comas in 8 years, being on death's door 9 times. And I'll just say, I mean, Janine found me the last time. She saved my life. She found me on the floor and she called 911. So telling people authentically about my story and say, this is where I was and this is why it's so important for me not to be there ever again. And they get that. And so when someone knows how much I've been through and that I care about what they're up to, that conversation about them BSing me, it doesn't come up as much as you might think, but if it does, I have the space that I've created through me being authentic is to tell somebody, hey, you're not doing it. You're not, this is, and you could have whatever you want, but I'm just suggesting that get honest with yourself.
You know what had me up at 3 a.m. the other day? Your disclaimer. I woke up the next morning. I said, Freddie, 3 a.m. He says, why? I said, because Jay and Janine, they need that disclaimer. I need to send it to Duff. Did I tell you that story? That's it. I love what I do so much, and that was had me up. So your disclaimer, got to get it.
So when you're here on Friday,
We sent it to you actually.
yes,
Okay,
it's already,
he's got it. Perfect.
It's already been done.
Oh, awesome.
So on Friday, you think you'll have the announcement for the day of the event?
Yes,
Okay.
we're constantly brainstorming and figuring out different things and doing our schedules. And Jay's an attorney, I'm a life coach, so we have those careers going on as well. But that speaks into the fact that whatever your passion is, at whatever point in your life, get it. Do it.
How do people find you and your show? You can follow you on Facebook.
Yes, we have a Facebook page, the Momentum Mindset Show Facebook page. And also you can call us at 954-559-6987. That is for the phone number that represents our show. And Jay has a tremendous following on Facebook at Jay Farrow.
And it's all public, so everything that I share is public, and everybody's free to share. And they're free to direct message me on Facebook for now, but it's getting, I try to get to everybody.
It's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger.
Starting Friday, it's going to get even more bigger.
Jermina, where can people find you? Blossom Moments Flower. We're getting ready for Valentine's Day. But again, I think every day should be about you. So why not send yourself flowers?
Yes, I'll send myself flowers.
There you go.
561-951-6343, bmgevent.net. You can contact or call me.
Yeah,
I'll
don't
pick
wait
up
for
the
someone
phone.
else to bring you joy.
Yes.
Bring it to yourself. And if it's flowers, why not? Susan, Flying for Hope.
Yes, Valentine's Day weekend at PJ National. We actually were just talking to Rocco. He's going to make a mobile. We just went to go to the gallery, and he's making a mobile and it's going to silent. We're going to use it in the live auction.
The planes?
Yeah.
Planes, trains, automobiles.
Yeah. So
Very
go to www.flying4hope.com. We still are accepting sponsorships. Sponsorships are due by next Monday. So if you want to be involved and be part of the sponsorship, we just need to have your commitment by Monday. So I can get all your stuff into print and to let everyone know who you are, what you do, why you love it, and why you want to share it.
That's right.
And Freddie, if they want financial planning.
Call me at 561-876-7034.
Very nice.
I didn't even know that number.
You know it now? You guys are cracking me up. You just have this thing going back and forth, this silent look you've got.
I hit the phone, I hit the button, and it says Freddie on it.
How Not to Die, Freddie. This is going to be your new
I'm going to be
book.
reading this. Friday, 5 o'clock, check out the new show. Come on down to the gallery because they're going to open up here.
And it's Art Walk, 6 to 9. Be kind to each other. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Happy 2019. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
And don't be late.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And we got exciting news. What do we got?
You know what we're doing on January 13th?
I have no idea. I'm going to be drunk on January 12th.
January 13th on a Sunday, we're going to be live broadcasting at the grand reopening of the Boardwalk on Southwest 18th Street. It is on the northeast corner of Southwest 18th Street and Powerline Road. You like my geography skills right there?
I tell you, your hands are magical.
There's going to be a bouncy house. New York Sounds is going to be there. You'll see the big flag guys hanging. We're going to be there doing a live stream show.
There may even be a dunk tank.
A dunk tank, vendors. There are 9 restaurants at this location. It has been a $30 million renovation on Southwest 18th Street. The restaurants are amazing. Location, the lake. It is right in the Boca Point area. It is a free family fun event, and Blessed Paws are going to be there.
And you know what the best part of this thing is?
What?
The Brooklyn Cafe is going to be doing a show down there.
Live.
Come on down. Check it out from 1 to 4. Come and have some fun with us.
We'll see you at Southwest 18th Street on January 13th. See you there.
And don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.